Okay, now, I've been marketing on the internet, for I would say for the last 10 years. I'm one of the pioneers in the computer industry. I started off in 1980 when they came out with the IBM PC. Does anybody remember the IBM PC? And that was $5,000 back in those days. It had those 360 floppy disks. The software really sucked, and I did the IBM PC, and sure enough, my PC crashed on me. I don't know whether they had them perfected at that time, probably not, but IBM had the model for that particular thing, so I shifted over to Apple, and they had the Apple II and the Apple IIe, and they had better software than IBM had. And so they made themselves unique, and so they had a good marketing stratagem. When IBM first came into the market, that was it. If you wanted a PC, that was the primary one that was available. And then Apple came in, and they had the Apple II, Apple IIe, and then they came out with the Apple IIgs. I don't know if anybody ever remembers that, but it sucked as far as marketing goes. We bought that one, and all of a sudden, there was no software for it. Plus, they weren't supporting it in any way. We just dumped $4,000 down the drain on a computer that basically was a gigantic paperweight. And then, what was the next product Apple came out with? The Mac. All of a sudden, they found the thing that would target the market, and all of a sudden, everybody wanted a Mac. We were so disgusted that we had what we had that we called them up and said, hey, look, you guys aren't supporting us. We spent all this money. Why don't you at least just trade out a Mac for us? What type of attitude do you think Apple had back in those days? They didn't, screw you. We don't care. We got a hot item here, and we're not supporting our product, so what? But, they created a niche market with their type of computer and their type of interface, and it took a long time for IBM to catch up. The only way they caught up was that they just opened up their source code so that everybody could do it, and all of a sudden they had a quantum leap on how many IBMs they were selling, because virtually every computer under the sun that wasn't a Mac was running IBM software and giving the other people that were developers the opportunity to write new software. And so they basically took over the market for a long, long time. They still probably are the dominant computer on the internet, just in real life and business offices, because they allowed everybody to produce products. And so they dominated that market. But who's making a comeback now? Macintosh. The Apple computer. And why are they making a comeback now? Yeah, they switched to an Intel chip, and so they learned something from Microsoft and Intel, is that now they figure, well, gee, if I had a Mac, well, wouldn't it be cool if I could run IBM software and Macintosh software at the same time? And the Macs are cooler, and they work faster, and there's less problems with them. So now they're gaining a market ascendancy. They're now doing a lot better. Now, what are the reasons why IBM and Apple shifted their dominance in the market? What was the reason as far as their marketing strategy? What did they have to do to basically get a bigger market share? They had to be different, didn't they? They had to do something that was either better or something that was just incredible. Now, how do you think they arrived at that point that they came up with that? Do you think that it was a left brain activity, logic, judgment, mathematical and verbal skills, competition, orientation and time, or do you think it had to do something with creativity?